How Ronald Acuna Jr. taught ELLY De La Cruz a lesson. ELLY De La Cruz has been one of MLB's most electrifying sensations, but achieving the 40-70 feet as Ronald Acuna Jr. did seems increasingly complicated. Let's get started. Should ELLY De La Cruz say goodbye to Ronald Acuna Jr.'s 40-70? Currently, ELLY De La Cruz has 21 homers and 59 stolen bases in 460 at-bats, with a 261 average, 78 runs scored, and a 344 OBP. Although he is only 11 stolen bases away from reaching 70, getting the 40 homers that would put him on the same level as Acuna Jr. presents a monumental challenge. De La Cruz's stolen base performance has fluctuated throughout the season. During the first few months between March and April, he stole 18 bases, added 14 more in May, but June was his worst month in this category, with only 8 steals. In July, he picked up speed again, stealing 15 bases, but August has been disappointing with only 4 steals so far. Compared to Ronald Acuna Jr., who in 2023 became the first player in MLB history to reach 40-70, De La Cruz has a tough road ahead. Acuna accumulated his 70 stolen bases consistently, with 13 in March/April, 13 in May, 14 in June, 14 in July, 11 in August, and 11 between September and October. In addition, Acuna showed consistent power in hitting homers, starting with 4 in March/April, 7 in May, 9 in June, 4 in July, 6 in August, and finally 11 in September/October. What does ELLY De La Cruz need to do? With 125 games played out of 162 on the season, De La Cruz has 37 games left to try to reach 40 homers and 70 stolen bases. To do so, she would need a massive boost in both areas. Currently at 21 homers, he would need to hit 19 more over the next 40 games, meaning he would need to average nearly a homer every other game. As for stolen bases, he would need to steal at least 11 more to reach 70, a more attainable goal, but one that requires a steady focus on the base paths. ELLY De La Cruz has the talent and speed to try to reach 40-70, but the reality is that time is running out. With a difficult August and only 40 games remaining in the season, he will need an extraordinary performance to match Ronald Acuna Jr.'s historic feat. Although achieving 40-70 seems unlikely, De La Cruz's season remains impressive, and his MLB future promises many more opportunities to reach new milestones. Despite starting the 2024 season with overwhelming force, exceeding all expectations with his 313, 412, 651 offensive line and leading the National League in stolen bases, ELLY De La Cruz's initial projections, which profiled him as a candidate to hit an astounding 47 home runs and 101 stolen bases, now seem unattainable. Although his start was one of the best in recent years, his production has dropped significantly, leaving in doubt whether he can maintain that level of performance throughout the season. Still, the impact he has had on the Cincinnati Reds and the National League continues to be impressive, standing out as one of the most exciting and promising players of the moment. What is the lesson of Ronald Acuna Jr.? That it is not easy to achieve the longed-for 40-70, but that nothing is impossible. With a lot of hard work, he could achieve it. It should be noted that ELLY De La Cruz is still very young and has a long way to go. There is no doubt that he could easily reach 70 stolen bases. Where he has to improve a lot is in his power. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and activate notifications.